These are now opaque and half cooked, I would say. So you can turn your pan down and get everything ready together to put your peas in the jars. They will cook on in the jar, so they will be cooked right through by the time the jar settles and goes cold. Your jars have been in the oven and sterilised and have been put on the bench to cool down a little bit. So now I'm going to add a little bit of that hot water to the bottom of the jar just to prevent it cracking. And then I'm going to spoon in these pears kind of gently. Sometimes it's a bit hard not to get them in properly, so kind of settle them in. Beautiful, really lovely pears they are. Yum. Now we're going to put some syrup on top of that. Here is my syrup. It's two cups to 1,000 millimeter liters, or a litre, and that is 2 cups to 1 quart. You can make half that quantity of sugar in there to make a light syrup. I actually like. All you need to do now is take a ladle and gently pour that in there to the top. Now you don't need a lot of syrup actually, because there's so many pears in there. Then you just take a knife and gently bubble it, debubble it, to get those bubbles out so there's no bubbles. And I actually give it a bump as well. Then you want to top off your syrup right to overflowing, like that. Here is my lid. This was an old jam jar, so I am reusing the lid. So I have put it into boiling water, poured boiling water over and let it soak to actually rehydrate that top, or try to get that rubber to sponge out a bit so that it will seal. So all I'm going to do now is pop that on the top, and that's called the overflow method. And that little top, well, you'll know it's sealed because of that dome. That dome will actually pop down and you'll know you've got a safe seal. You can reuse jars with a dome in the top. You just have to be careful that the dome does go down. Or you can buy preserving jars. There's AG, the old-fashioned sort, and also this is the modern type where you can use the lid over and over and replace the lid. There are preserving jars that do this. We're just simply saving money by recycling our jars.